Friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. I welcome you all at Molly Local Poultry Farm. Thank you so much for viewing, subscribing, and liking my videos. My returning viewers, thank you so much. Those who subscribe to Molly Local Poultry Farm, thank you so much. If it's your first time to watch this channel, my name is Molly of Molly Local Poultry Farm. Molly Local Poultry Farm is forewarned in Busega, Chibumbiro, near Costa Stage. Yeah, we are in Kampala, so just few meters from Busega, round about. At my local poultry farm, we always train people about local chicken. We sell the odd chicks, we sell 1 month chicks, we sell fertilized eggs, table eggs, yeah, even the mature birds and cocks for serving hens. So just book with us. We are here to serve you. My dears, today I've come to share with you the advantages of advantages and disadvantages of keeping hens only. What are the advantages of keeping hens only? Some people have this tendency of booking only hens. Most of those who keep, those who book 1 month chicks. So, what are the advantages and the disadvantages of keeping hens only? My dear, who is watching me, if you are new in this venture, I do advise you not to uh, book hens only. Why? These hens, if you book only hens, let's say you've booked 100 hens, my dear, it's going to take you like, you're going to take like, if you book the 1 month chicks, that means you are going to keep those birds for like more 3.5 months without getting any coin from them. You get? Because they are only hens. Okay? So, what are the disadvantages of keeping hens only? One, you take long to get back some money. You understand? Because we expect you to start to get money after starting selling eggs. Once you start selling eggs, that's when you get money. Remember, these hens, they do not grow very fast like cocks. They put on weight slowly by slowly. Two, as you know, we want eggs from these hens. So we don't boost them with much we don't give them much broken to boost the weight, which means that they are not going to gain much weight. So to sell this hen and get some good money, you have to sell it when it has already when it is and when it is off layer of at that little edge at that stage of laying. That's when we sell these hens. And if you are to sell them, they don't exceed uh 25,000. Okay, 25, 30. They don't exceed the 30,000. You get? Because newe banenetya newe banenetya etera kubeerawo 30,000, 32, 30, 30, 30,000, 32. Kubanga they are hens. Teziba nnene nnyo like the other cocks. So if you are going to keep only hens, you'll be selling eggs. You'll be selling eggs for eating, the table eggs. You'll be selling the fertilized eggs. You understand? Then you wait for this hen to off-lay. That's when you will sell that hen, that mother, after off-laying. That's when you will get some additional money from it. And you expect you to sell that hen at around 2.5 years. You get? So somebody who has kept both hens and cocks has that chance of selling these cocks at 3.5 months and get back some money. And that money helps to push that farmer during that period when the hens have not yet started laying eggs. You reduce under pressure of buying feeds. Remember, these lovebirds, they are long-term investment. We take long to get back some money. We take long to get back some money. So if you keep hens only, my friend, you are going to suffer a lot. You have to feed those birds until they start laying eggs. And once they start laying eggs, they start with very small eggs. Then the size goes on increasing as they grow. You get. So you face a challenge of feeding these birds from day one up to 5 months without getting any coin. Because some farmers they don't feed these hens properly, so they can reach to 5 months. Those who feed them properly, 4.5, they start laying at 4.5. Not all of them, which means that the good number will start at 5 months. Am I very clear? So people who are planning to start with hens only, I'm advising you. If you are a beginner like Molly and your money is not much, my dear, try your level best and mix in some cokes. And remember, once you feed these cokes properly, well, you can sell them and get some good money from them. So these cokes, you can sell one coke and get 40, 35, 40, 42, like that. At 4 months or 3.5 months, it depends on the way you've been feeding these cokes. So my piece of advice to you, my dears, the beginners, my dears, beginners, don't start with hens only because you are going to face a lot. You are going to face a lot of challenges. You're going to face one of them, you're going to face the challenge of feeding these birds without getting some money until they start laying. You get. So that is it. These hens, they are good because they are the parent stocks, but you will find it difficult. Remember, when in this business we face some challenges. Kino kikutunuulidde ate kati emmere erinnyeemu ate kati kino tolina ky'otunda. From day one up to 5 months or 4.5 months. But if you have in some cokes, those cokes at 3 months you can start selling. 3.5, 4 months you can start selling those cokes and get back some good money. So my friends who is planning to start, don't take only hens. Somebody's going to ask me, Molly, can you identify a hen and a cock at day one? My dears, it is possible, but not 100%, not 100%, but someone who is having experience can identify a cock and a hen at one day. Yes, at day one. So please, if you're a beginner like Molly, yeah, if you're a beginner like I, don't start with hens only because you'll face that challenge of feeding from the one up to the laying stage without getting any coin. Remember, when we are starting, we first expenses of building the poultry house, expenses of buying feeders, drinkers, what and what. Yeah, we spend a lot at the beginning. As you know, businesses, when you are starting, you put in much. Paka business lwemala okuba nga ekutteyo n'okendeeza ku expenses. And the more experience you get, because for me, I started not knowing that you can even use these real jerry cans you use at home, and you can. I didn't know that you can use these jerry cans as drinkers. Naye bw'otandika okubeera mu kintu otandika okugamba kati kino nkikola bwe nti n'okendeeza ku expenses. Era I can assure you, Molly, I never bought these small drinkers again. The ones I started with are the ones I'm still using. Because once they make 1 month, Once my birds reach 1 month, I put them on jerry cans. So I clean the other ones, the small ones, and I keep them. Then I wait for another brooder. I use those drinkers when I'm in a brooder because I have the size for those bird for I have two sizes. I have the size for those big ones, the big birds, that is 3 months plus. Then I also have these ones which are 1 month plus up to 2. Bwe ziba zaakava ku drinker ziri entono nga zaakaweza omwezi nina ebidomola ebitonotono mwe zitandikira. Then after bwe zimala okuweza myezi 2, 2.5 ne zikoona 3 nga nziteeka ku bidomola biri ebiwanvu ebinene because I want them to make the so-called kifuba. Most of these mpanga, we have to give them, they have to raise their necks such that bikola ebifuba. Era when you are feeding these birds, make sure that the feeders and the drinkers are raised a bit. Am I very clear, my dears? Nenga, don't forget Molly Lockport Farms phone in Busega, Chibumbiro, near Costa Stage. We are in Kampala, and if you want to get more information about Molly, or if you want to book with me, if you want to place your order, just call me on 0787 96 20 70. Or you can call me on 0759 49 82 04. Those are my numbers. Once you call, once you WhatsApp me, I'm the one to pick your call. Thank you so much for supporting my poultry farm. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for loving my channel, for supporting my channel, for watching my channel, for commenting, for viewing, and for sharing my videos. My dear, tovanga ku video nga tegiwadde like. Video giwe like. Give the video a like osobola okutambula otuuke ku muntu ali eyo ewala kunenga I love you so much. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.
Pozzi gwe wenna ali eyo ng'oyagala mmere ya nkoko, oyagala mmere ya mbizi, mmere ya nte, mmere ya mbuzizo, jangu ku Alukindi Poultry and Animal Feeds bakuguze emmere, bakutabulire emmere. Enkoko zo zaakona zaagaana okubiika, embizi zo zaakona zaagaana okukula, jangu bakutabulire buli kisolo kyonna, mmere ya nkoko, mmere ya mbuzi, mmere ya nte, mmere ya mbizi, buli kimu bakirina. Jangu ku Alukindi Poultry and Animal Feeds basangibwa Busega mu Kibumbiro near Samona Factory. Ennamba z'essimu zeezo 0752 720672 be ba Alukindi Poultry and Animal Feeds we bali okuwa buli kimu kye weetaaga okuliisa enkoko zo, okuliisa ebisolo byo. Jangu obaguleko emmere y'enkoko, emmere y'embizi, emmere y'ebisolo we bali okuwa.